Making this video to show you a problem on this vehicle, and after that I'm going to find a ways to solve it. You know, when you accelerate at a certain speed, you get this hissing sound as if air is blowing out of something. Just listen. You hear the sound? So at 45 kilometers per hour, you hear this sound. And it's when you begin to accelerate that at low speed, you don't hear the sound. At low speed, you don't hear the sound. But the moment you begin to raise the acceleration, then you begin to hear the sound. As if air is blowing out of something. And this vehicle was just brought to me because they've tried so many times and they cannot find the problem. So here I'm making this video for all of you to know what the problem, that to hear sound. Yes, at the moment you are on a slow, you reduce speed at the normal drive, you don't hear, but the moment you begin to accelerate, then you hear this sound, and that is the problem with the vehicle. So stay with me, and we're going to find solution to the problem. Thank you. Yeah, hello everyone. Today I'm working on Honda CR-V. This is a 2018 model that when you accelerate, if you're driving and you accelerate, there is this sound that you hear as if there's air which is blowing. That's the sound you hear when you accelerate between 20 to 30 miles per hour. When you are accelerating, that is the sound. So this problem has been bothering the one using this vehicle, and seems not to find a solution to it. So he called me, and I have to do a diagnostic on the vehicle. I try to find out what the problem is. And it only comes when you are at a certain speed range. That is where you hear the sound. So I have to take off the battery. I took off the battery here, and because I've checked all around, I seem not to find any problem. So what I did was, even you see the heat protector on the exhaust manifold, I've even taken that one off as well, and I keep on until I got here and I thought, okay, let me check the connector to the intake manifold. So here I am. I've taken off the battery, which I've disconnected already. This is the battery seat. I've taken that one too out. And as I was going through my checks, and I found out that the intake, this is the intake from the table. This is the intake from the table, and it's connecting to the manifold of the engine. So I was checking, and then I found out it's difficult to see, but I just want to show you something. You see, when you look through here, look at my hand here, then I found out that the hose connecting the intake manifold is off. You see, it's difficult to see, but I hope I'm trying my best for you to see where the problem is. This is the intake manifold. You see, the hose is off. There is no clip, and the clip is off. And I found out that the clip, here is the clip. This is the clip. The clip connecting, which is tightening it, is broken. You see, the clip is broken. So what I'm going to do is As you can see, it's difficult to see, but when you look carefully, you see where my hand is. When you look carefully, you see where my finger is. Here is the intake manifold. Look carefully, you see my finger here. Yes, so you see, check out, you see, it's difficult to see, but I hope you can see what I mean. See here. Anyway, I'm the same person doing the recording and then showing you the floor. Here, the clip around there is broken, so the rubber is off. So when you're accelerating, when the turbo kicks in, then it's drawing some kind of air as if air is spelling out. Then that creates the hitting sound. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off this clip here. Going to take off, and this side also is connected. So as you can see, you see on this side you can see the clip mark. There's no clip mark here, and when you come here when you look at carefully, you see it's been there for a very long time and you don't have any clip mark showing that the thing was clipped. So this side connecting to the intake manifold was off, and as you're working, the air which is supposed to go into the manifold is leaking past the hose and it's creating that sound. And I found out that this is so. What I'm going to do is I will have to buy a new clip. This clip is broken. Okay, it's broken. Buy a new clip and fix it properly, and then clamp it firmly, and I'll go on a test drive to see if the fault is solved. This is the other half. That is the other half of the clip, which is attached here. The other half of the clip is attached here. So this is the broken clip. So the clip got broken, and with force the tube came off the intake manifold. So when the turbo is the engine is working, and at a certain speed you need more power, in which the turbo provides more air, then it gives that hissing sound. So here I am. I've gotten myself another clip here. It's not a new one, but it can probably do the job that I wanted it to. And this is the old one, which is broken, that I'm discarding.
Please, ma'am.
So I'm going to put this thing on the hose and install it. I'll install it at the right place. After installation, I'll go on a trial and check if the sound is okay. So as you can see, I've installed the hose. This is the clamp which was okay. I've tightened it, and the one that was bad here, you can see here, I've also tightened it, and everything is okay. So what I'm going to do now is install the battery and then go on at the test drive to see the problem is solved. We'll be back. So here we are. The battery is installed. Fix everything. Everything is in place. So I'm going to go on a test drive. You can see here the clamp is installed, and the other one is very difficult to see, but when you look through, you can see the clip over there, which if you look carefully you can see the clip over there, clamp. So everything is well tightened. Yeah. So you're going to go on a test drive. To see if the problem is solved. Here we are, starting the engine. Here we are, I'm driving at 50 kilometers per hour. So as you can see, I'm driving at 50 kilometers, over 50 kilometers per hour, and the sound is okay, and it's not happening again. Yes, but what I want to say is, your problem may not be similar or exactly to my problem, but the main important thing is to look out for any leakage of air within the air system, especially when your vehicle is with turbo or your engine has a turbo. And you know, at a certain speed, the engine needs a certain amount of air into the engine, and that excess air is being provided by, or is being produced by the turbo. So, and all this air has to go into the turbo, into the engine, that is the intake manifold. So if there is a loose, or there's a leakage, or there's a crack within the system, then this excess air which is being produced by the turbo will try to find its way out from the system, and that is what creates that hissing sound. I hope you've all enjoyed the video, and please subscribe and share, and also so that anybody who has that problem may also be of help to him or her. And as I said, your problem may not be exactly as my problem, but the main thing is to look out for the leakage of air within the intake system, from the right down from the turbo to the intake manifold. Thank you. Enjoy.